Now, if you've been in the market for a foldable camping stove, it stands a very good chance you would have come across this one at some point. I did. I saw it on TikTok and I thought I would get it and I would show you exactly what you get in the kit. Now, you may be wondering, who the hell am I? Now, my name's Phil and this is actually my first proper YouTube video. I uploaded a lot of shorts and I have also been doing content on TikTok for nearly 2 years now, and a lot of people won't like it, but I've been doing TikTok shop for nearly 2 years. Now, the reason why I say a lot of people won't like it, me being a TikTok affiliate, is because people just think of them as like sleazy salespeople, and I am not that, and I never started it for that reason. The whole reason why I started doing videos on TikTok was because I was missold something on a video, and I wanted to bring some honesty and be truthful about products. And I slate products quite a lot. I am not amazing at doing what I do. I am just honest and I am just me. And yeah. Now, the more that time goes on, I am realizing that I am falling out of love with TikTok. But what I don't want to fall out of love with is creating content, which is why I have taken the plunge and I am now starting to do content on YouTube. And this brings us to here, to right now. But here it is. I did originally want a stainless, the black version of this. They only had the stainless one. When I came to buy it, it turned out this one was actually cheaper as well, so it's a win-win. But get a set of instructions. No doubt they're going to be very, very simple, plain English because of translations. But if I am being brutally honest with you, I never actually look at instructions. So I'm just going to run through. We'll see exactly what we get. I wish I could start a fire in it today, but you can probably hear above us the heavens are open and it is currently raining. So I decided to wait till the next day and actually bring it out and start a fire just so we can see exactly what it is like. Just fitted the top hat. Now, conveniently, as you would have already seen, everything fits nice and neatly inside. They'll supply you with some gloves, which I'm not going to do anything, and feel like they're made for a kid. They are not going to protect you, they will just melt. So those aren't any good. You also get a screwdriver and a little tool so you can mess around with it when it is lit. Screwdriver you use to put your top hat on, and then the little handle you can just use to open things up, save burning your hands. All the flue sections fit nicely inside. I will get the measurements of all of this in a moment. These just literally slot straight on top, and you can stack it up as high as you like. There's 3 fitted, and then your 4th, and then your last one. I will point out there isn't a cowl that goes on top, so water is going to go down there. But for now, just while we get this lit, I'm going to just put the one piece in there. Now, given the time of year, all of my wood is absolutely drenched. So no, but just to get it started, I'm just going to throw some cardboard in. You'll probably slate me on my fire starting abilities. We'll get this going. I don't think the wood is going to catch fire because of how wet it is. Now, it is currently puffing away in there at the back. Obviously my fire starting abilities are not very good. With just the one cowl on the top, you can quite clearly see we have fire coming out. So while we're like this, I'll give you a few measurements because it's quite hard to see on camera how big something actually is. So with the racks extended, you are around 21 inches wide, which is about 530 mil. In depth, you are 13 inches or 330 mil. Width of the actual burner is just shy of 8 inches, 200 mil. The height of the burner is around a foot or 300 mil. And then I'm going to use this little tool because no doubt it's going to be very hot. The aperture for the stove is around 6 inches or 155 mil. And then in height you're about 120 mil, about 4 3/4 inches. You can also use this to lift that off there. Now, I'm obviously not giving this its full justice because I'm not using a very good fuel source. Now, you can actually get this in stainless steel like this or in black. I wanted the black, but when I come to buy it, they didn't have it in stock, and it was for this reason. Once it heats up, it's obviously going to tarnish from the heat. Now, in case you're wondering what this is for here, you can either leave this on or remove it. Add a pan, and you can actually cook on this surface. So I'm just going to see if it will boil some water. It probably won't, because as I've already said, I'm not using a very good fuel source, but I'm just going to put some water in there and we'll see if it can boil it. I definitely wouldn't be any good if my life depended on me getting a fire started, but as I said, the timber is soaking wet. But you get the idea. It's not boiling yet, but it is on the way. And you want to know something? I actually think it is a brilliant little piece of kit. But like I said already, not having a black one, it is going to tarnish. Just in case you were curious of how high this flue is when it is all on, from the floor to the top you are just over 1.4 meters, and your flue size is 2¼ inch. So hopefully I didn't butcher that too much, but that'll give you some sort of idea what to expect from one of these camping stoves, whether you buy it from Amazon, TikTok or anywhere else like that. So you may be wondering what is the whole idea behind this channel, and it is purely somewhere for you to go to get some product reviews of stuff, things that you may want to go out and purchase for yourself. Because like for me personally, when I go to buy things like a Jackery here, for example, I search YouTube for days on end, looking at videos, trying to get close-ups and things like that. What I couldn't find is anyone in the UK who was doing it to my liking anyway, like they do over in the US. Now, it's not just going to be camping or outdoor stuff. It could be things like tools. It could be house stuff. It could be tech. It could be absolutely anything. I do also have quite a bit of experience in buying liquidated stock and like pallet returns and things like that. Now, I do believe there is a shortage of people doing it in the UK like they do over in the US. So it stands a very good chance that there may be some of that coming as well. At a minimum, I may even upload more at the beginning just until I find my feet properly with YouTube. There will still be shorts, but if you wanted to go and follow me on any other socials, I'll put it all in the description for you. I will say I don't specialise or have any qualifications in anything or anything like that. I'm just a normal person, so everything that I do say, and I'll get things wrong. It's all my own opinion. Now, I've got to get used to saying this, but if you do want to help and you want to help grow the channel, make sure you leave a like. Hit the hype button, make sure you're subscribed. And with all that said, I'll see you next week.